Welcome to G3D Technologies. Fundamentals of Banking. Fundamentals of Banking domain. This knowledge is useful for software developers, software testers, and business analysts. Okay, I prepared this subject or topic based on the software testers perspective. See, first, what is domain? A domain, see, in general, a domain means an area. A domain is an area. We have several scenarios for a domain. Suppose a domain name or just a domain is the name of a website. Suppose icicbank.com, google.com, enadu.net, sakshi.com, etc. Next, it's what comes after in email addresses or after www. Next, another scenario, software domains, software development areas. Data science is one domain, artificial intelligence and machine learning one domain, cyber security one domain, etc. Next, ours is software application domain. Software application domain. Suppose banking software application, insurance software application, BFSI software application, BFSI. Famous domain, banking, financial services and insurance, hybrid domain. Next, ERP software application, e-commerce software application, healthcare software application, telecom software application, logistics software application, retail market, etc. In our scenario, domain means an industry for which a software application was developed. Say, if you want to test an application, if you want to test a software application, apart from software testing knowledge or experience, you must have domain knowledge. If you want to test banking application, you must have banking domain knowledge. See, if you are a fresher, your organization provides domain training also. If you are experienced in banking domain, you can easily involve in that testing. Suppose you are testing insurance application, you must have insurance domain knowledge. What is policy? What is premium? What is claim? What is maturity? Like concepts. Okay. What is bank? See, banking domain is an important area for our software industry, for software developers, software testers, and business analysts. This knowledge is important. What is banking? What is a bank? A bank is a financial institution which is a license to hold and lend money. It can provide checking and saving accounts, deposits, credit cards, mortgages, loans, auto loans, personal loans, small business loans, and more. A bank can also offer services such as cashier checks, money orders, wire transfers, safe deposit boxes, currency exchange, and investing or wealth management. Next, in this video, our video is fundamentals of banking domain. This is the index. I planned 5 topics. First topic, banking channels. Next, types of banks. Next, types of bank accounts. Next, primary functions of banks. Next, secondary functions of banks. First one, banking banking channels. In banking channels, first topic, Branch banking. Say banking channels. Nowadays, banks have several channels for delivery of banking services. One is branch banking is an important channel of banks. A branch of bank is a place, office, unit where all banking operations are done under the single roof. People go to the branch for their banking requirements. Next, extension counter. See, the extension counter is a part of branch banking. It is arranged whenever any branch deals with some huge business house. The extension counter provides limited banking services. Next, branch banking functions. See, accounts opening, cash receipts, cash payments, money transactions through checks, fixed deposits, retail loan products, issue of DDs and banker's check, safe deposit lockers, foreign exchange services, gold retail, demat services, deliverables such as checkbooks, debit cards, pins and passwords. Next, acceptance of queries and complaints. Next, investment services. Next, standing instructions. Next, ATM banking, another channel of banks. The ATM is known as automated teller machine. You can withdraw money 24 hours a day without going to bank through any ATM installed in a nearby place. It provides customers an option to access the banking services beyond the regular banking hours. The ATM performs many functions. One is money withdrawal. The ATM performs many functions. Money withdrawals, cash deposits, balance enquiries, money transfers, stamp purchases, payments for goods and services purchased at stores and restaurants. Suppose if you shop goods and services, there you can use your card, ATM card for payments. Next, withdrawing local currency at a foreign bank's ATM machine at a fair exchange rate. Next, purchase of airtime, etc. Next, third one, popular one, internet banking, online banking, e-banking, synonyms. Nowadays, most of the banks have their own websites for the purpose of offering banking services on the internet. Internet banking functions. See, important internet banking functions are account balance check, view and export bank statements, NEFT and RTGS fund transfer, IMPS fund transfer, utility bill payments, start a deposit, open or close a fixed deposit, make merchant payments, issuance of checkbook, start investments, buy general insurance, recharge prepaid mobile DTH. Next, D2H, direct to home, check mortgages, loans, change ATM card pin, block ATM card, apply for new card. Next, set up, cancel automatic payments. Next, manage, change account details. Next, book online tickets, buy, sell on e-commerce platforms, invest and conduct trade. Next, mobile banking, phone banking, tele-banking. Synonyms: mobile banking. See, core banking, branch banking, ATM banking, internet banking. Fourth one, mobile banking. Like ATM, it is another electronic banking channel which provides round the clock 24 hours banking for the customers, but it provides a limited banking services only. Okay. Next, mobile banking functions. View account balance, means balance inquiry, transaction history, e-statement of account, loan statements, card statements, e-payments, bank to bank transfers, transfer of funds to self, payments to third parties, rent payments, bill payments, etc., giving standing instructions for periodic payments. Next, payments via NEFT, IMPS, etc., opening, fixed deposit, recurring deposits, mutual fund investments, portfolio management services, ATM locators, branch locators. Next, lodging compliant tracking applications, ordering new checkbook, cancelling, stopping an issued check. Next, come to second topic in this chapter: types of banks in India. Types of banks. See, there are several types of banks in India. See, first one, central bank. Sorry, central bank. A chief bank that keeps a check on and synchronizes with all the other banks in a particular country is known as the central bank of the country. See, types of banks in India. Okay, central bank. Next, cooperative banks. Such banks operate under the State Governments Act. The main objective of these banks is to ensure the social well-being of the public. Next, commercial banks, important area. We use, see, most of the people, around 70%, more than 70% people use commercial banks. Such banks operate under the Banking Companies Act of 1956. These are often run by either the government or any private firm. The major aim of such banks is to earn maximum profit through their commercial policies. Say, these further have three major types. One is public sector banks. Example: State Bank of India, Andhra Bank, Bank of India, Indian banks, Punjab National Bank, Indian Bank, Canara Bank, Bank of Baroda, etc. Next, private sector banks: HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, Karur Vaisya Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank, Yes Bank, etc. Next, foreign banks: HSBC, Citibank, JP Morgan Chase Bank, Bank of Bahrain and Kuwait, BSC, Standard Chartered Bank, etc. Next, fourth type, regional rural banks. Operating under Regional Rural Banks Act, these banks aim at the development of rural and agriculture areas with the help of conceptual loan offerings. Next, local area banks. Local area banks operating under the Companies Act 1956. These are commercially driven banks with the aim of earning profit. These are run by private firms. Next, specialized banks. Banks which started for determined purpose are specialized banks. The export and import Bank is a part of the specialized banks. Export and import finances take place and loans occur via these banks. Next, small finance banks. See, these banks are responsible for offering finance and loans to minor businesses and trades such as farming or the poor organized sector. These banks regulated and controlled by the national government of the country. Next, come to third topic: types of bank accounts. A financial account maintained by a bank for a customer is said to a bank account. See, we have different types of accounts, famous accounts. Saving account. A saving bank account is a regular deposit account where you earn a minimum rate of interest. Here, the number of transactions you can make each month is capped. Banks offer a variety of saving accounts based on the type of depositor, features of the product, age or purpose of holding the account, and so on. Next, current account. A current account is a deposit account for traders, business owners, and entrepreneurs who need to make and receive payments more often than others. Next, salary account. Among the different types of bank accounts, your salary account is one you have opened as per the tie up between your employer and the bank. Next, fixed deposit account. To park your funds and earn a deposit rate of interest on it, there are different types of accounts like fixed deposits and recurring deposits. Next, fifth one, NRI accounts, non-resident Indians. There are different types of bank accounts for Indians or Indian organ people living overseas. These accounts are called overseas accounts. Next topic, fourth topic, important one, primary functions of banks. See, all banks have to perform two major primary functions, namely, one is accepting deposits, granting of loans and advances. Accepting deposits, just a minute. A very basic yet important function of all the commercial banks is mobilizing public funds, providing safe custody of savings and interest on the savings to depositors. Bank accepts different types of deposits from the public such as saving deposits, fixed deposits, current deposits, recurring deposits. Next, granting of loans and advances. See, the deposits accepted from the public are utilized by the banks to advance loans to the businesses and individuals to meet their uncertain needs. Bank charges a higher rate of interest on loans and advances than what it pays on deposits. The difference between the lending interest rate and interest rate for deposits is bank profit. Next, bank offers the following type of loans and advances: bank overdraft, cash credits. Next, loans. We have different types of loans: gold loans, agriculture loans, personal loans, educational loans, industry loans, etc. Housing loans, famous. Vehicle loans, famous. Okay. Next, secondary functions of banks. secondary functions of banks. See, overdraft facility, discounting bills of exchange. Next, third one, agency functions. Agency functions. Collect and clear check, make payment of rent, insurance premium, etc. Deal in foreign exchange transactions, purchase and sell securities, accept tax proceedings and tax returns. Next, general utility functions. Commercial banks render some general utility services like locker facility, traveler's checks, letter of credit, underwriting securities. Next, collection of statistics. Thank you.